Hello guys, just wanted to show you guys what I have to deal with. This is me uploading the last 12-minute video, which is homework math 360, homework 16. Just uploading that video takes me 51 minutes. Crazy. Let's show you how the views look. Oops. So right now I only has 62 people view my videos, which means probably about half of you got 32 only viewed my video. That's between all three classes. Um, 279 minutes watched. That's a lot of minutes. Somebody must have watched it for a long time, which is good because at least one person's watching my videos. I'm not going to monetize these because I can't. I think you need to have 100 subscribers. I'm doing pretty good at zero. No, 1,000 subscribers. I need 1,000 subscribers to monetize it, and I need how many minutes? Like 200,000 minutes. Never getting there, so I'm not worried about that. You can subscribe if you feel like. I don't think it's going to make a difference. I'll never make it to 1,000. I'm not really motivated to go for 1,000 because then I have to make crazy random videos that YouTube will make a huge profit off of, not me. I don't like working for other people. I like working for myself. So I'll use YouTube for the videos and the homework problem, but I won't use it to make the money. Make YouTube money, I mean. Moving on to the next one, homework 17, which is also chapter 8. And it's decimals. Let's see what we got here. Multiplying decimals. There we go. 2 times 3. Well, 2 times 3 is 6, and the final answer is going to have the same number of decimals as the sum of decimals in the factors. Well, the factors have 2 plus 1 is 3 decimals, so the answer is going to have 3 decimals. Let's do number 3. Okay, right away, number 3 is a negative times positive, so we know it's going to be negative. It is 2.39 times 4. I know the answer is negative. Now, the reason why I wrote it this way is because you always want to write when you're multiplying numbers, you treat these decimals like whole numbers, and you want to have the one with the most decimals on top. That way you don't have crazy tons of lines on the bottom. And you'll notice this is a lot less work. 4 times 9 is 36. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 3 is 15. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9. The total decimals is 2. Here's your answer. Negative 9.56. Got it. We have ooh, that's a big division problem. I should do that one. That one looks like a hard division problem. This is a difficult division problem because it's got far too many digits. Too many digits to make it easy. You should always check your work with a calculator. It is not very hard to find a calculator because it's on your computer. If you don't know how to check it with your calculator, I'll do it for you. I'll show you how to do it after I'm done doing the problem. First, move the decimal to the right so that the divisor is a whole number, and that means you must move all decimals to the right the same number of times. There's the decimal there. So on the side here, I'm going to write 744 times 1 is 744. 744 times 2 is 1488. 744 times 3, well, it's just adding 744. So 8 plus 4 is 12. 8 plus 4 is 12, plus the 1 carried is 3. 7 plus 4 is 11, plus 1 carried is 12. 2, 2, 3, 2. This is times 1 times 2 times 3. Should I go more? I think 18 needs a 2. So 2 times 744 equals 1488. There you have it on the side. I wrote 3 multiples. If I need more, I'll write more. 7 minus 8 is 9. Right? 7 minus 8. Yep. 9 minus 8 is 1. 7 minus 4 is 3. Bring down the 9. Okay, so I'm not sure if I can add one. Let's add one more. So 4 plus 2 is 6. 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 plus 2 is 9. Yes, that can be 4. 4 times 4. Let's write 2, 9, 7, 6. Because I multiplied it on the right. Subtract 3, 2, and 2. Bring down the 2. It says decimal round to the nearest hundredth. So I need to keep going. So 2232. Oh my gosh, it's perfectly 3. Done. 2.43. Ooh, that makes me happy. 2.43. Of course, if you're not sure, you're going to go to the calculator here. I'm going to write 18.0792 divided by 7.44 equals 2.43. That's a good way to make sure you don't waste any attempts. I wouldn't cheat because this right here is building skills, building math skills. I mean, you want to check it works so you're not spending hours on this. You need to build the skill to be able to do the long division here. Let's skip that one. Let's do number 7. Nope, times 100 moves the decimal twice to the right, which is 27.65. Yay! Times 10 to the 3, that adds 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3. Moving decimal 3 times to the right. Anytime you multiply by powers of 10 or divide by powers of 10, just move in the decimal place. So it's pretty easy and quick. First number always goes in the house, 23.31, and you're dividing by 9. 9 goes in 23 2 times, which is 18. Decimals lined up. That's a 5. 9 goes in 53 5 times. 25. 8. Bring it down to 1. Ooh, perfect. 9. 2.59. I mean, if you guys can't do this, that means you don't know how to use a calculator. I mean, everybody should be getting 100% of the homework because you get infinitely many tries, and you can use a calculator at home. It's like, what's your excuse? Really, you just not. I don't know. Everybody should have a perfect score on the homework. It's impossible not to unless you don't try. Is that 2 again? Yep, I think it's 2. This is 60. 60 is 8. 56. Alright, we're going too far. Round to the nearest hundred. So one more time. 7 to 45. It was 2.28. 2.28. And I round. Oops. 9. Because the 5 is high. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That means you must plus 1 to the 8. Because of the 5. I'm not going to go any further because once I have the digit to the right of the round off place, you are done. Check. That's 0.3333. Repeating, of course. Geez, I don't know which one. It's 0.01. 0.10101. Nah, I don't know. But I don't know about that one. It's possible. Let's skip that one. No, I think I'll do that one. Let's do that one. 12. 13. Write 1 over 900 as a decimal. So inside goes the first number, 1.0000000, divided by 900. Okay, so first of all, 900 does not go into 100. It goes into 1,000 one time. So 900 subtracts, you get 100. Ah, it's 1111, so 001 bar. 001 bar. Not too bad. Oops. I believe it's 01. That's a guess. I guessed correctly. Because it does the same thing. Let's skip number 14. Go straight to 15. 15. Solve this equation by either removing decimals and solving it, or deal with the decimals. So I think it's better here to just deal with the decimals. As you do more math problems, you'll figure out when it's the right time to remove decimals and when it's the right time to not remove decimals. 1.6. 1.6. Oops. Ah! What? You don't like my brackets? Oh man. Can't believe it. The bracket was right next to the enter key. Hit enter and the bracket at the same time. Ooh, interesting. We have a distribution here. 27.3. So first we're going to distribute, because you always remove parentheses before you do anything. And I want to add 3 because I'm going to get x by itself really quickly here. 30.3. Ooh, good number. Good number. Divide by 3. 30.3 divided by 3 is going to be 10.1, because 10.1 plus 10.1 plus 10.1 times 3 is equal to 30.3. It's kind of a weird one. I don't have to do long division on simple stuff like that. But then if you weren't sure, you definitely do that. Multiply by 10, powers of 10 to remove decimals. Definitely for that problem. Ooh, number 19. 19 is a big one. A chemist wishes to mix 42 liters of a solution equal size with 42 liters of a solution. Mixed solution in several equal size containers. We're going to just pour this one into several 1.5 liter containers. Basically, we're dividing 42 by all these 1.5s. How many of these little 1.5s are we going to have? Well, it's 42 liters divided by 1.5 liters, which is 42. The first number is 42. First number always goes in the house. Divided by 1.5. Move the decimal over once. Make sure all decimals move right once. 15 goes in 42 twice, because 2 times 15 is 30. Subtract, we get 12. Bring down the 0. Ooh, lucky number here. 15 goes in 120. How many times? 8. 8 times 5 is 40. Carry the 4. 12. Okay. Just double checking. 28 exactly. Type a whole number. That's how I know I'm right. Oops. If the solution costs $4.90 per liter, how much will one full container of the solution cost? Are you talking about the 1.5 or talking about the 42? Well, I'm gonna guess that the container is the 1.5, because it doesn't say the 42 is in that container. So it is going to be, let's use a different color here. It's going to be 1.5 times 4.9. So 4.90, that's the cost, times 1.5 liters. 5 times 0, 5 times 9, 5, 5 times 4, plus 4 is 24. 9, 4. 1 times everything is going to be the same thing. Add it up. 0, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 7. Total decimals, 1, 2, 3 total decimals in 2 factors means the answer has to have 3 total decimals. And that is going to be $7.35. Round to the nearest cent. 7.35 Excellent. Yep. Let's go back to the top and clear. It's all clear. Should we do the quarter one or the? Okay, that one's too. I think that's kind of easier, so I'm gonna do number 20. Number 20 in blue. Chad has a collection of coins that consists of nickels and quarters. The value of these coins is $3.90. How do you figure out the value of quarters of money? Well, it is 0.05, which is 5 cents, times the number of nickels, which will equal the value of nickels. 1 times 5 is 5 cents equals 1 nickel. And the value of quarters is 25 cents times the number of quarters. And if you add those together, you get the total value of the coins. In this case, $3.90. It's a really popular formula. You guys should know it. The value of each item times the number of items plus the value of each item times the number of items is equal to the total value of all of your items. Pretty much really popular formula. If the number of nickels in her collection N is equal sign 8 times the number of quarters, which is 8 times the number of quarters Q, how many of each coin does she have? Well, this is a substitution problem here. And I'm going to substitute in this 8Q in for N. So first I will write the first formula first, 0.5, and the substitution. Instead of N, I'm going to write 8Q, because N, 8Q are the same thing because N equals 8Q. Plus 0.25 times the number of quarters equals $3.90. Next, then remove parentheses. 8 times 5 is 40, but there's 2 decimal places, so it is 40Q. 8 times 5 is 40, so there's a 40. Plus 0.25Q equals 30.90. Now, if we have tons of decimals and you don't like dealing with decimals, you can multiply by 10 to move all decimals to the right one, or 100 to move all decimals to the right twice. And because writing these decimals over and over again really annoys me, I'm going to remove them. So 100 times 0.40 is 40Q. 100 times 0.25 is 25Q. And 100 times 3.90 is 390. This means I have no more decimals, which means it's a little bit easier. 40 plus 25 is 65. Mostly easy, except for this weird divide problem. Divide both sides by 65. Remove the coefficient, and what is 390 divided by 65? It better be a whole number though, because if it's not, we cannot have half of a quarter. So let's do it in orange. It has to be a whole number. Hold on for that. What am I doing? What am I doing? That's not how we do it. 65. Let's guess. I'm gonna guess 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is 24. 5 is 30. It's definitely 6. 6 times 5 is 30. Carry the 3. 6 times 6 is 36. Plus 3 is 90. Number of quarters is 6. How many quarters? 6. Well done. How many nickels? Well, the number of nickels equals 8 times the number of quarters. So 6 times 8, 48. And think about that for a while. Yay! Yep, and everybody don't forget to save, because if you don't save and you're lagging, it's not going to save it. See, it had to update. It had to save it. If I closed out, it wouldn't save all these correct answers. Make sure you guys get all 100%, because even in the worst case scenario, you can always use a calculator to solve these problems. So hopefully this video is not too long. 19 minutes. Okay, I'll see you guys.